to have my name in the record books if it comes to that. He's already got 3 catches in this quarter. First and goal. Kerryon Johnson might be to the 4, close to it. Red zone defense for Alabama. They're one of the best in the country. They've only allowed 11 rushing touchdowns all season long. Second fewest in college football. There's Jeremy Pruitt, the defensive coordinator.
I smell something here, Brad. Why is number 80 Sam Cannella in the game? He doesn't play much. Maybe a fade. He's a big, tall receiver. Why is he in the game?
Second and goal at the 4. Stidham flushed out of the pocket. Throws on the run, incomplete.
Good job by Mika Fitzpatrick. He was matched up on him. They were trying to go to Cannella. He had him one-on-one to the outside. Mika, remember, he was a former corner when he started out. He gets up into the grill of Cannella. Stidham comes out of it and has to go the other way. Great defense from Alabama.
And they come up with a goal line stop here. Third and goal. 4 wideouts. Stidham's been almost perfect in this quarter. That's Hastings, a motion man. And drop the ball. Let's see who's on it. Alabama might have it. Ow. They do. Deron Payne. It's about the first thing that's gone wrong for Auburn all day.
I think Jared Stidham should have just fell on this instead of trying to save the play. Fall on it. You got 3 points. When he does it, he tries to pick it up, and then the wash comes back and doesn't allow him to get it. Remember, with Carlson, you get 3 points if you just fall on it. He tries to do too much, and it costs him a turnover.
Deron Payne comes up with a fumble recovery. Stops an Auburn drive and ends the first quarter 7-0 with the Tigers in front. We'll return to Auburn after this message and a word from your local station.
Know what makes retirement less scary? Getting a check every month. With an income annuity from New York Life, you pay some money up front and then get checks for the rest of your life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 checks. Be good at life, New York Life.
Where Zaxby's is from. Some like it classic. Some like it saucy. For others, it's gotta be crispy. But everyone loves the flavor that brings us together. And whether you like it spicy or old school, you'll like it even more. Because Zaxby's 5 fan favorites are now just $5.99 each. Friends, family, flavor, Zaxby's.
Don't miss a new episode of Scorpion, CBS Monday, 10/9 Central.
Right now, during the Hyundai Black Friday sales event, we're tagging Hyundai cars and SUVs with some of the season's biggest savings, like the Elantra with up to $3,500 in savings.
Wow, this deal is crazy good.
And every new Hyundai comes backed by America's best warranty. So stay out of the red and in the black this holiday season. Better is the reason to buy Hyundai. Get 0% APR financing for up to 72 months, plus $1,000 bonus cash on the 2018 Elantra. Only at your Pacific Northwest Hyundai dealer.
When a gift fits Mitch well, make sure he opens it early. It's the Black Friday sale at Men's Warehouse. Suits on sale for $199. Take 60% off all sweaters and outerwear, plus 3 for $99 dress shirts. You're gonna like the way he looks.
There's a lot to love at Dick Hanna Subaru, like 0% financing for 63 months on the all-new 2018 Subaru Outbacks and Foresters, plus no car payments for 3 months. Check out the 2018 Subaru Outback for $25,275, or the 2018 Subaru Forester for $23,870. Drive away with a new Subaru during the Subaru Share the Love event, and Subaru will donate $250 to the charity of your choice. Dick Hanna Dealership. Believe in nice.
Because everyone likes easy.
Sure do.
Because
everyone is on the go. Because we all like to save energy, but sometimes we slip up. Because sometimes we want it cool at night, then toasty in the mornings. Introducing the easy-to-use, energy-saving, adjustable from everywhere, easy on the wallet and the eyes, Nest Thermostat E. E is for everyone.
Starting the second quarter at Jordan Hare, 7-0 Tigers on their home field. Had an opportunity to maybe make it 14-0 a moment ago. But now it's Alabama's ball at their own 9-yard line. Corner blitz. Jalen Hurts going to run into the middle of the pile, and he'll get about 4 yards out of it. Brad Nessler, Gary Danielson, partner, we got 3 quarters to play. We might look back on that fumble right there as a season changer even.
Well, I mean, it was a short 3 points, and you'd like to have it back, but it's different. It's a different game. Last year, only 7 first downs for Auburn the whole game. They got 9 already. The difference, a quarterback. Jared Stidham's 12 for 14. Last year, Sean White was injured. They struggled. Only had 1 first down in the whole first half. It's an even fight this year. Alabama has to look at this and say, we're going to have to score.
On second down, play action for Hurts. Pressure coming from Holland. And now from the inside, and Jalen's got nowhere to go. Let's check in with Alec.
Guys, there is a change on the Alabama offensive line. J.C. Hassenauer was in the tent for about 2 minutes, and they took him straight to the locker room to evaluate him further. As soon as I know more about the injury, I'll let you know.
All right, Alec, that's a big injury. Yeah, because he was in there for Pierce Baker to start with. And now they're trying to protect their quarterback, who's inside his own 15-yard line.
Yeah, that's red lights. That's red lights flashing for Alabama right now. Their 3rd guard in the game.
3rd and 5. Ridley in motion toward the ball, and now back to the left. And Hurts is looking that way, flushed out of the pocket. Can he find an open man? Going to go deep down the sideline and incomplete. Foster was the closest receiver.
I'll tell you, they flushing them again. On 3rd down, this Alabama offensive line has got a problem. They've got 4 elite pass rushers up front that they have to handle on the long yardage situations, or better said, when Auburn can pin their ears back on a pass play, Alabama is struggling.
I didn't see the flag, but it's out at the 34-yard line. It would look like the vicinity of defensive holding just because of where the flag is.
I know Cam Sims is pointing out to the Auburn players as if he got held.
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense, number 14. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense, number 30. Those penalties were painful. 4th down.
All right, so offsetting penalties. Ridley getting tangled up over there with Stephen Roberts.
Well, there's no doubt that Auburn, Kevin Steele saw the tape from 2 weeks ago. Let's not count the game last week against Mississippi State. He knows that the go-to guy on offense is Calvin Ridley. And they are going to put a hand on him all day because Hurts, when he scrambles, looks for number 3.
You look behind Stephen Roberts, as Gary said, he had a 58-yard punt return in this game a year ago that set up a field goal, but he's got a punter who doesn't allow hardly anyone to return punts on him. J.K. Scott will kick from near his own goal line.
Not real high.
And it's going to take a great bounce, though, for Alabama. Wow. You got to be kidding.
Yep. They all work.
65-yard punt.
Well, let's see if we can find it. I mean, it's on the far side of the field. I think it's right over here. Let's see if we can get your eyes on it. Right to the outside. Roberts and Ridley over there pushing each other at the end of that play.
Oh, yeah. It went on for a while. 13:38 remaining first half. 7-0 Tigers.
The original Sonic cheeseburger and onion rings for $2.99. Last time we ate this good for $2.99, we were in college.
No, I was in college. You were in denial.
Oh, good school.
Now you compare a cheeseburger or footlong coney with onion rings for $2.99. This is how you Sonic.
Neil Lane designs for Hollywood's biggest stars, and AK, he designs for the star in your life.
This ring was inspired by an Art Deco design that goes back 100 years.
AK, the #1 jewelry store for...
Yes. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And a gentle wave-like motion. Liberate your spine. And reach. Toes blossoming.
Not that great at yoga.
Yeah, but when I flipped a disc, he paid my claim before I knew it.
So he had your back.
Yep.
In just one day, we process approved and pay. One-day pay, only from Aflac.
Whoa, Dave! Did you go camping? Came to the store for Black Friday. Saved big. You? Actually, I got a solid 8 hours. You snooze, you lose. Still saved huge.
Get something you really want during the GMC Sierra Black Friday event. Get 20% below MSRP on specially equipped 2017 Sierra 1500 SLT Crew Cab models. That's over $11,200 on this GMC Sierra. We are professional grade. GMC.
This man wants to make you a deal.
Boom! I'm about to sell my 7th car. You know how many sold this week already?
I don't know, 6?
A new Kevin can wait. CBS Monday.
Adam Zucker in New York with this Ford update. Baker Mayfield didn't start or serve as captain for number 4 Oklahoma because of last week's sideline behavior, but in there for the second series against West Virginia. Touchdown to CeeDee Lamb. Sooners on top of West Virginia 14-3. Looking to avoid a stumble before the Big 12 title game. Back to the Iron Bowl.
All right, Zuck. Obviously, Baker Mayfield, I think, is everybody's leader right now as far as Heisman contenders.
Well, Lamar Jackson's had a good season, hasn't he?
He's had great numbers again. His team's just not quite as good.
Yep.
That's what Auburn's done so far. The fumble was huge. See what they put together after the long punt. Stidham, pump fakes, pressure, down he goes. Kerryon Johnson picks up the fumble, and Johnson trying to get to a first down marker out of that, and does.
I wonder if Stidham pitched it to it, Brad. I thought it was a fumble too, but did Stidham at the last second realize he was going to lose 10 or 12 yards and toss it at the end of the play? Let's see what happens. He knows he's down. He does. He does. I'll bet Kerryon said, "Here I am. Here, give it to me."
Shortest pass route he's ever run.
But you know what? It was really a 12-yard gain, even though it's 2nd and 10. Boy, Jeremy Pruitt was aggressive. He blitzed off the slot again.
Stidham again. In trouble. And he's going to take off on his own.
Oh.
Gets it across the 25 to the 27. Dylan Moses, a freshman linebacker, made the stop.
I think the umpire got in the middle of that play at the end of it. Stidham gets it again, where it's 3rd and 6 and makeable. Oh, yes, and from the blind side that time, the umpire took one from behind.
Did he ever?
It's not a penalty, though. And now all these officials work really hard at, staying in shape, staying maneuverable, and that time he couldn't get out of the way of something he couldn't see.
3rd down at 5. Blitz coming from the Tide. Fitzpatrick got the back of Stidham, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, Minka Fitzpatrick just finds a way, and he went right through Kerryon Johnson on this play, too. Fitzpatrick so aggressive coming off the edge right here. He's got Kerryon Johnson one-on-one. Got to make that block, Kerryon. You got it. They got a big play. They're blitzing. Your quarterback is hot. And Johnson doesn't give the quarterback enough time. 2
of the best players in the conference going head-to-head on that one.
Yep. That's the second big play Minka Fitzpatrick has made. Remember the potential fade pass to Canella on there, and then that big play right there.
Start. Offense, number 49. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
Those are those hidden plays, okay? Yep. And, no, the ball didn't go to Minka Fitzpatrick on the fade pass on 2nd down. Nothing happened. That just goes in the stats as an incomplete pass, okay? But those are 2 big, huge plays for Alabama to get back in the game, grab some field position, and get this thing closer than 7-0.
They should get decent field position out of this punt. by Marshall.
It's low.
And fair caught at the 39 by Trevon Diggs.
Well, I'll tell you, it's a win for Alabama to catch him.
Oh, yeah. They had a little trouble in that area this year. There is a football player right there.
Totally.
Shamar Moore stars in SWAT. New CBS Thursday, 10/9 Central.
Stream your favorite sport at the airport. Binge DVR shows while painting your toes. On-demand laughs during long bubble baths. TV on every screen is awesome. The Xfinity Stream app. All your TV at home. The most on-demand, your entire DVR, top networks, and live sports on the go. Included with Xfinity TV. Xfinity, the future of awesome.
Check out Dick Hanna Subaru this season and receive 2 Mount Hood Fusion passes with any new Subaru. Lease the 2018 Subaru Outback 2.5i for $179 a month, or the 2018 Forester 2.5i for $179 a month. Drive away with a new Dick Hanna Subaru during the Subaru Share the Love event, and Subaru will donate $250 to the charity of your choice. Dick Hanna Dealerships. Believe in nice.
When a gift fits this well, make sure he opens it early. It's the Black Friday sale at Men's Warehouse. Suits on sale for $199. Take 60% off all sweaters and outerwear, plus 3 for $99 dress shirts. You're gonna like the way he looks.
It's the annual 2017 model clearance sale at B. Young RV. 2018 models are in, and we have to make room. So take your pick, grab your family, and hit the road. Adventure is waiting at the Northwest Premier RV dealer.
Pacific Office Automation's Game On Sunday nights on Coin 6.
We were talking about Baker Mayfield maybe being the front runner for the Heisman a little while ago. That'll bring us to our Aflac trivia question. Which school has produced the most Heisman winners? I know why the word difference in there, I guess, because
Yes.
Archie Griffin. Okay, I get it.
Just a note, inside for this Alabama offensive line, they're not going to go to a third player, a third guard. They're actually going to go back to Ross Pierce-Baker. Injured, but back in the game at left guard. Number 71 right there, lined up next to Bozeman.
Josh Jacobs in the Alabama backfield. He's going to get the carry on a counter, and he got about 5. They've been using him a little bit more every week.
They really had. You know, in the key drives against Mississippi State, with the game on the line in the fourth quarter, not only were the freshman receivers in, Smith and Judy like they are, but so was Josh Jacobs in the game.
And he stays in there at 41 yards on the ground, 45 as a receiver, including a touchdown a week ago. And he's going to block for Jalen Hurts. Bounced off one would-be tackler and got a first down somehow.
See, that again, I mean, you know, Auburn fans had a full year of Cam doing that to people. A perfect call on defense. Trey Matthews coming off the edge, off the slot, running right into the blitz. That should not work. But you know what? Their guy is better than your guy.
And Josh Jacobs didn't get 1 block. He got 2 blocks.
Yes.
First down. Alabama in Auburn territory at the 48-yard line, trailing by a touchdown. And that one good for about 3 more. Trey Williams made the tackle.
Calvin Ridley was very demonstrative in the slot on that play. I don't know if he was looking for an audible. He's only caught 1 ball for 5 yards. Remember, in the first half against Mississippi State, he kept Alabama in the game. He caught 2 for 124 yards, 2 60-yarders. Auburn has taken him away.
They only have 15 yards on the ground. They'll keep it on the ground, trying the same play they had a couple of moments ago. Jacobs again trying to lead the way as Hurts is knocked out of bounds short by about 3 yards.
And remember the pressure on Jalen Hurts on the pass plays. So what does Alabama Doom and Brian Dable, they go to the run game. That's 4 consecutive runs.
Alabama came in 43% on the year on their third down conversions. 0 for 2 today. 3rd and 3. Auburn thinking about a blitz off the corner. They're going to bring it. And Jacobs is not going to get there.
Our first decision for Nick right now. He punted last time, but he's a little closer this time. Will he go for it? Remember, last time he gave the ball to Auburn on the 6-yard line and they scored. I'd go for it.
He's going for it, bringing an extra tight end.
Now can they handle that elite defensive line for Auburn?
They're perfect this year. Number 1 in the country on 4th down. They haven't missed one. 4th and a long yard here. Hurts hesitates and gets it. 13 for 13. That quiets the crowd momentarily.
I tell you, that time off the edge, number 84, Hale Hinchis, number 84, the tight end does a nice job of pinning Jeff Holland and allowing Jacobs to clean up, and Hurts make the first down.
At the Auburn 36.
You can almost feel they're going to go deep here. Don't you to Ridley? I mean, Ridley's going to get the ball. Short slot left. If you're going to throw the ball, don't you want to throw early? Yeah.
Well, they're going to drop back. Now they're thinking about it. And the jump ball in the end zone. Won by Alabama. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown.
You can feel it.
Hurts to Jeudy, 36 yards, touchdown.
Jeremiah Dinson, number 20, against the true freshman Jeudy. Jeudy, not a play. You could feel they were going to go deep. You really did. I mean, they run the ball 5 straight runs. They tried to go to Ridley. He was not open, and Hurts just lets it go. I think Calvin Ridley actually tripped on the play, and that's why Hurts went deep late on the play.
They'll take it however it works. Just give your guy an opportunity. That's what Hurts did.
I think Ridley's going to cross the screen right about, no, we're not going to see him. He's just out of the screen. Ball coming right at you. And one-on-one, 50-50 ball. This time it's Bama's.
60 yards in 7 plays. Jerry Jeudy's second touchdown catch of the year has tied it 7-7.
It's a small finger, a worm.
Like a
tiny sword.
breadstick.
Matchstick.
A lamppost.
Coin flop. No.
10 seconds.
A stick, a walking stick, a battery, not you in a jar, a big dress.
Sorry. It's a tandem bicycle.
What?
As long as sloths are slow, you can count on Geico saving folks money. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Together, we go bigger during Black Friday. We pick up the best values of the year and get the best brands for our next big project. Right now, get this Husky Mechanics tool set for just $99, only at the Home Depot.
For a limited time, Overwatch Game of the Year Edition is 50% off.
We're on our way.
Overwatch. Get it now and save 50%. Rated T.
Nailed it. We'll work on it. Take notes, son. Number 1, T-Mobile gives you 2 iPhone 8s for the price of 1. One person gets an awesome gift, and so does the next guy. You're one wise dude, Dad. Say it again. You one wise dude, Dad. Twice as nice.
Great things come in 2s when you holiday together at T-Mobile. Right now, buy 1 iPhone 8, get 1 on us.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer.
He's everyone's favorite reindeer. Get in the holiday spirit with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, CBS Tuesday.
Tomorrow, there are no judges, no courts, no police, and no crime. How does that all work? 60 Minutes visits an enchanting island tomorrow. Only CBS. Brad Nessler, Gary Danielson, Ellie LaForce, our CBS crew, and an enchanting city on the plains here of Auburn, Alabama, where we're tied up at 7.
There's not a team in college football that's more clutch than Alabama. They've been doing it for 8 or 9 years. They play in a lot of big games. They come back. They may say they believe in momentum, but they don't play like they do. They just keep playing.
Wow, that one fielded dangerously and run out of bounds. Now, right now, let's do Project Smarter, presented by Home Depot. Gary?
Well, we talked about Alabama running 5 plays in a row. Now, watch. They're going to fake the run, and then Calvin Ridley comes across. That is the #1 play that I think Hurts was trying to get the ball to, but Ridley falls down. But look at the attention he gets from Roberts, the safety. That's why it was late throw to the middle, allowed Judy to get the big touchdown.
You know, you called the long ball. I
knew they were going.
You're on a roll today.
Yeah, well, I'm just going to let Tony Romo try to even up this thing, okay? I think I got the lead. Well, I got 20 years on him. I should have the lead.
That's right. Kerryon Johnson got a couple. As we're down to 8:20.
He set a high bar. I'm coming after him now.
Rashaan Evans is going to be on the bottom of that pile, if they ever unpile. Sure, he wasn't shaken up on the play. That wasn't him. I think it was Levi Wallace who got up slowly, but he stays out there. 2nd down and 8. Stidham almost dropped the snap. Now fires near side on a bullet. No first down.
You know, I've always felt that, you have to have, obviously, physical linemen, defensive linemen to play with Alabama. But don't come to the game without a quarterback. You do not have a chance. And that was a throw to the outside. Alabama will tip their hat and say, hey, that's too good.
Kerryon Johnson, one of his better runs of the day. Allie?
Guys, when I was watching Anthony Jennings on the sideline, he clearly had pain in his left arm, almost like he was losing feeling. He kept clenching his fist, moving his arm around the entire time he was on the sideline. He's dealing with some sort of injury, which is a huge blow, considering the depth at linebacker concern for Alabama right now.
He's trying to get in on that play, and somebody's trying to bring down Kerryon Johnson, and they had a tough time doing it.
Well, we talked about 2 weeks ago that Kerryon knows those Le'Veon Bell runs. There was one right there. I mean, the other thing when you watch Kerryon play, he doesn't get hit hard. He just really is able to dodge. We talked to Kevin Steele and Gus Malzahn and Chip Lindsey about him, and they said he's got great vision.
Well, here he is again in the Wildcat. Broke one tackle, and he's going to get a first down. Not by much, but he got it. You and I were talking about this the other day. Depends probably on the outcome of this game. I think he's the most valuable player in the conference.
Well, I mean, we're watching 2 of them. I mean, is it Hurts? How different would Alabama be without Hurts? He's providing their running game, but hard to argue against either one of them.
Malik Willis in at quarterback, and he's going to keep it and be dumped back around the 50.
Now, listen, if it would have worked, we would all said, boy, is Gus keeping Alabama off balance, right?
Yeah.
When it doesn't work, the message boards light up.
I think I'd rather have number 8 out there throwing it right now. That's what they're thinking after the play.
I know. They all seem good when you call the play. Now 2nd and long. Alabama will be upset giving up a first down with 2nd and 15, 14.
14 to go. They got to get all the way to the 35-yard line.
Alabama is smartly substituting. They're delaying. They get 3 seconds to decide, and then they're calmly substituting to slow Auburn down.
And they're going to keep it on the ground. And Johnson only got a couple, so it's going to be 3rd down in a bunch.
You know what I thought on that play right there on 2nd down? Is the Auburn offense said, you know what, if we could hit a run here, we could get into field goal range. With Carlson, he can kick those 50-yarder pulses. Right. I think they're saying, I don't know if we can really get to the 35. Let's see if we can get Carlson with a shot at a field goal.
3rd down at 12. Let's see what Stidham can do. If he can get the pass away, he's going to run it. He got some of that yardage back.
Minka Fitzpatrick was able to give him another shot right at the end of that play.
And they're going to have to punt after he comes up short. Yeah, you're right.
Those hurt, I'll tell you.
They add up. Aiden Marshall will punt. Trayvon Diggs stands at about the 10-yard line. Wow. That one's up in the air. Bounces up
Again! That's two of them like that. I don't know if it hit on the line, though.
I think it hit right at the one.
I think, could it be that it hit on the line, or did it hit just short of the line, and they're going to get the ball there, Alabama on the 2? Remember, it doesn't matter where the player is, it's the ball. Oh, it was short. It was short. It hit on the half-yard line and stays right there.
That was a great shot.
Wow, look at the bite on that ball.
You'd like to do that with one of your chip shots.
I would.
That's a happy punter.
Most of them are built with you. On my way to something more. You're that one I can't ignore. I'm gonna miss you.
Just chilling, man. The Iron Bowl's popping. You got Alabama, the #1 team in the nation, and they are losing to their rivals, man. But this game, you can't count nobody out. I remember that one year. What was it? Cam Newton. They were losing to they were losing to Alabama, man, like 28-0. And Cam Newton brought them back, man, and won the Iron Bowl, man. They went on to beat the Oregon Ducks that year in the national championship. And, of course, Cam went on to play in the NFL after that. But the Iron Bowl's always been popping. And this year is definitely popping, man. You know, it's that time of the year, college football, you start to get these rivalry games, man, that get intense. You throw out the record books. I know there's one down here, it's called the Civil War. You got the Oregon State Beavers versus the Oregon Ducks. And that's always hot. The Apple Cup up here, Washington Cougars versus the Huskies. Red River Shootouts earlier in the year, but that's another big one. Texas and Oklahoma. A lot of rivalries, man. Matter of fact, Texas and Texas Tech played last night. But that's what it is, man. Let's go back to the game. Cut the volume back up.
6. But I also remember A.J. McCarron hitting Cooper from like the 2-yard line, a 98-yard pass in a situation just like this, backed up, going left to right. I don't think you were here. I think that was Vern, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure that was Vern.
2nd and 9. Auburn pinning their ears back to try to get a pass rush at Scarborough again. This time he got a little bit more room.
Okay, I got you. Yeah.
This is the flashback that Gary's talking about.
Was it? Yeah, there you go, 99 yards. How about our guys in the truck? Were they ready for this game?
Amari Cooper, there it was. Now one's playing for the Bengals, one's playing for the Raiders.
Well, one will soon be playing somewhere, A.J. McCarron. Really playing.
3rd down and 4. Alabama trying to keep this football and not have to give it back to the Tigers before halftime. A little bit of an audible there from Jalen Hurts. From his own goal line. Deep sideline to Ridley. Couldn't hang on.
Alabama tried a rub play. When you pick a player, this time Alabama tried to rub Ridley open. He's inside the slot, and watch the wide receiver come in and rub for Ridley. Ridley come down the sideline with the play. Ball slightly underthrown, but great coverage on the play.
Wheel route.
That one, it would have had to been perfect. Could have been caught, but obviously it wasn't.
Jordan Peters, a freshman, got his hand in there, and Ridley couldn't hold it. So now Scott's got a kick from his own end zone.
Jordan Peters, another one of those true freshmen getting playing time in this football game.
Roberts waits on this one, and then a late fair catch right at midfield. Auburn's got it back on offense, and they've got plenty of time. 2 timeouts to work with. A little bit earlier, we asked you the Aflac trivia question, which was, which school has produced the most different Heisman winners? I know there's 3 here. Pat Sullivan, 71, Bo in 85, and Cam Newton in 2010. USC and Notre Dame, each with 7. I think USC had to give one of those back, didn't they?
I think they did.
We'll just leave it at that. Well, there's one of the Heisman winners.
Bo Jackson.
Cam Newton, I think, is in New York today. I think they play the Jets tomorrow. First down for Auburn. Kerryon Johnson, a little hesitation, and then squirts down to the 45-yard line, pick up a 4.
Chandler Cox, number 27, fullback, H-back, whatever he is, he cleans up on the linebacker this time and gives that crease. Good blocking up front, fit it in, and Kerryon Johnson attacks the whole 5-yard gain.
Auburn taking its time right now.
And I think they should. Remember, Alabama gets the ball to start the second half. They want to finish off this half.
Blitz coming on, 2nd and 6. Stidham going deep. Man's there. Going to have a flag? No. Slayton got tangled up back there with Levi Wallace, but no penalty.
I thought Slayton misjudged this. He knew he had the defender on his hip. And I don't know if there was a tuck by the Alabama, by Levi Wallace. Yes, there was. He tucked his arm, but I thought Slayton was slowing down as well, trying to catch it with his outstretched arm. I don't think that's enough contact. I think that's a good no call. I really do. I know that's dangerous to say about either team in this game. Believe me, I've been here a while. I get it. But I think that's a good no call.
So it brings up 3rd down.
All out blitz.
Over the middle, on the run, Ryan Davis to the 22.
Wow,
They brought that all-out blitz. They brought that all-out blitz.
The house, Stidham sees it and calmly just hits the crosser underneath that time. What a play. I think Chip Lindsey anticipated that blitz.
23 yards to number 23, and now it's Stidham to the 21.
You know, Jarrett Stidham, after delivering that pass, but early in this game, he took a couple big hits when he ran the ball. Those kind of grow on you, let me tell you that right now. Or, you know, Chip Lindsey and Jeremy Pruitt go back. They kind of can read each other's minds. They coached high school almost real close to each other. I think Chip Lindsey got one on that one.
Kerryon hit by Deron Payne.
Whoa. Deron Payne doesn't usually get a lot of stats because he's eaten a lot of blockers up front. But that time, if he ate a blocker, he threw him away. Or he swallowed him or something.
He ate a fumble recovery earlier.
Right in the middle this time.
Bang.
Oh, he actually takes on 2 defenders for Auburn that time. They double-teamed him, and he came off both of them to make that play. What a play.
All right, last time on 3rd down, on 3rd and 5, Auburn got a 23-yard pass play. They got 3rd and 8 here.
Smart play by Gus to bleed this clock. Most likely, you're going to kick a field goal. You do not want to give Alabama time to come back. Remember, they could get it twice. End of the first half, start of the second half.
So they take their 2nd timeout. Their quarterback will come over and talk things over.
Never let go of your dreams. The Mercedes-Benz winter event is back. Lease the GLC 300 for $449 a month at your local Mercedes-Benz dealer. Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing.
Ice cold, Dr. Pepper, last one.
Hey, that's my Dr. Pepper. I saw it first. No, you didn't. Let go. You let go. You. Larry, what do I do?
Yeah, old-fashioned crave off. Generations of bad blood.
Rivalries. No tags.
Don't make any sudden moves. I got just the thing. Easy. Easy. We're lucky. It usually doesn't work.
Let's go, Dr. Pepper here. Let's go.
Sunday, this Agent's X returns.
Every word that comes out of your mouth is a lie.
Trusting her could burn them. New NCIS LA, CBS Sunday.
Coming up in about 48 seconds, Adam and Rick and BJ will have the Geico halftime report. A look back at what has happened already today, talk about this game, and then a look ahead to what is yet to come on rivalry weekend. Here it's 3rd down and 8 for Auburn.
If I'm Jarrett Stidham, I'm not worried about a sack. I have a great kicker. I'm looking to make a big play. I'm not just going to throw it away quickly.
Alabama thinking about a blitz off the corner, maybe off both corners. Last time they got burned blitzing on 3rd down. Here they come. Stidham over the middle. Same kind of play, but this time a great open field tackle by Ronnie Harrison.
Yeah. I think both sides anticipated exactly what was going to happen. Auburn saw the blitz coming. They stayed with the play, and Alabama figured it'd be one of those fast passes. We'll let you catch it and make the tackle. A win for both sides.
Now you bring out the all-time leading scorer in SEC history, Daniel Carlson. This will be a 33-yard attempt. 3-time semifinalist for the Groza Award. He's an extra weapon and has been for 4 years here for Auburn.
Obviously, Alabama did not use a timeout there.
And now we got a timeout.
First charge timeout, Alabama.
So that'll let Carlson think about it for 30 seconds or so.
Look, there's no law that says your truck can only haul gravel. Introducing the new 2018 Ford F-150 with best-in-class towing, best-in-class payload, and best-in-class torque. The F-150 lineup has the capability to get big things to big places big time. So bring out your ATVs, your campers, your Palominos. Hey, you're not always working, but your truck is. This is the new 2018 Ford F-150. It doesn't just raise the bar, pal. It is the bar.
You cannot wear a Raiders jersey to my family's Christmas dinner. Just turn the lights off.
So Nick Saban let Daniel Carlson think about this field goal for a minute. 33-yard attempt. He's had 2 blocked this year. They try to give Auburn the lead back from 33 yards. Kick is perfect.
Carlson got hit after he made the kick there. Tony Brown came across the edge. No big deal. Carlson's a good actor, I guess, right?
Gives his team back the halftime lead, 10-7. And Allie's with Nick.
Coach, what will it take to get off to a better start offensively in the second half?
Talk about our offense?
Yes.
Well, you know, we stopped ourselves the first couple times we had the ball with the penalty and, 4th and short. But, the big difference in the game to me is 3rd down. We're not getting off the field on 3rd down on defense. We're not converting 3rd downs on offense. So we're not keeping the ball to extend drives.
How do you make things more difficult for Jarrett Stidham in the pocket?
Well, I can't hear what you're asking.
How do you make things more difficult for Jarrett Stidham in the pocket? He's having a good first half.
Yeah, on third down, because we're getting pressure on him. He's had to scramble a couple times. We got good pressure on him, but we're not doing a good job of covering him.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, thank you.
Coach getting old.
Alabama, in fact, 0 for 4 on third down conversions. So Nick knows of what he speaks. And his team is down at halftime. Number 6 leading number 1, 10-7, as we head to Zook and the guys in New York.
All right, hard to hear. We're
Get it, baby.
on top of Alabama. Thank you, Brad. Coming up here on the Geico Halftime Report, BJ, Rick, and I get you caught up on all the playoff contenders in action today after this word from your local station.
Catch Matt LeBlanc on A New Man with a Plan after Kevin Can Wait, CBS Monday. There's a lot to love at Dick Hanna Subaru, like 0% financing for 63 months on the all-new 2018 Subaru Outbacks and Foresters, plus no car payments for 3 months. Check out the 2018 Subaru Outback for $25,275, or the 2018 Subaru Forester for $23,870. Drive away with a new Subaru during the Subaru Share the Love event, and Subaru will donate $250 to the charity of your choice. Dick Hanna Dealerships. Believe in nice.
Julie? Wow, you look tired. I got up at 3 a.m. for Black Friday, but I saved hundreds. How'd you make out? I slept in. Still got a great deal. Huh?
Get something you really want during the GMC Acadia Black Friday event. Get 15% below MSRP on all 2017 Acadia SLT models. That's over $6,700 on this GMC Acadia.
See your Northwest GMC dealer. You want to go to a movie?
Lines are too long. Or they're sold out by the time you get there.
I have Adam tickets. I can pre-book the tickets so we can jump the line. I can even pre-order snacks.
What about this guy?
Yeah, this one.
Oh.
Adam tickets. Movies made easy. When a gift fits Miss well, make sure he opens it early. It's the Black Friday sale at Men's Warehouse. Suits on sale for $199. Take 60% off all sweaters and outerwear, plus 3 for $99 dress shirts. You're gonna like the way he looks.
It's the all-new Coin 6 app. Download it today.
CBS Sports presents the Geico Halftime Report. Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
All right, hello, everyone, and welcome to the Geico Halftime Report. Adam Zucker alongside Rick Neuheisel and Brian Jones. The score in Auburn, Tigers on top of the Tide, 10-7. You could be up a little more right now if not for that turnover, but you like the game plan.
Well, play callers can get hot just like quarterbacks can get hot. And I think Chip...
Enough of that. Let's go with this. Let's get some music going.
좋아 스쿠터를 타고 홍대로 가 캐주얼 스트리트 댄디 오늘은 스트리트카 시날론이 내는데 도서관 뒤까지 걸어가지
Serious.
싸가지 없었지 싹 다 지멋대 노래 뭐 어때 내 멋대로 왜 눈치 보는 건 ain't no fun yeah. 내가 내 운명의 지배자 선장은 나 따라와라 인생아 다들 시작도 안 했는데 울기만 해 마치 인큐베이터의 신생아 right 실패하는 길은 많아 버스 성공으로 가는 길은 하나 지금 살아 숨쉬는 한 늦었다라는 건 없어 right now 하고 싶은 걸 해 인생은 not easy 알고 있잖아 편견은 그냥 no easy 라고 생각해 기회는 늘 우리 앞에 있어
If I had to live my life all over again I'd do it, I'll do it If I had to live my life all over again I'd do it, I'll do it again
B to the IG boy also known as P.O. I must prove off in this world I love my life 빈지노 사람들은 나보고 미쳤대 잘 생각해봐 난 미친 게 아니라 당신들이 지나치게 평범한 거지 재미없게 Twitter, Facebook 신세 한산이 매일도 똑같겠지 뭐 내일도 집 회사 학교 내일의 꿈 어제의 후회 사이에 오늘 희망이 숨쉬어 공연돼 윤후세 우리에겐 미래가 있어
Bring nourishment, bring vitality, bring transformation. Stay tuned, let everybody tap in. Let's see who we got. What's going on, Maria? What's going on, Kingdom Living? How to properly detox the body. We're going to talk about it. I'm going to have my man Tevin Townsend. He's going to ask me a couple of questions as well from his live. So y'all give us
윤우처럼 삶은 날개를 좋아해 그냥 그렇다고 우리 집엔 지금 계란이 없거든 엄마가 어제 장을 안 봐서
It's that drunk crack, like cocaine. Thank God. My it's that drunk crack, like cocaine. Thank God. My it's that drunk crack, cocaine. Old turning tipping, poking and clipping, nigga. Swing when I'm turning gripping. Can't stand dripping. Got the whole slipping, teeth in the trunk. Beating like an ass whipping. Bitches stripping when I pull up knocking. Southside and shocking. Bouncing and rocking. Bumping or knocking. Dragging, hanging low. I'm looking like $1 million. Smelling like Indo. Cruising head to toe. Matching travel. Damo. Pleasure beef with ice like gold. Got your eyes rolled. Then you strutting through the door. Next to the ticket. Surrounded with all those body guards. This war, big hope, and it ain't your W cash. Hang to get it far to the break of day. So whenever we follow your club, don't hate, participate and put your hands up. Put your hands in the air. Put them on the side, with your gloves on me, you know we be thuggin'. H-Town in the highway, the way that we thuggin'. Put your hands up, put your hands in the air. Move them hoes out the side, really long hair. With your gloves on me, cause you know we be thuggin'. H-Town in the high, it's the way that we thuggin'. Nigga, blood, put the rain never in my face.
Alright, here we go. We back, second half. That was a little halftime drop this groove. Let's get back. Come on now. Woo! Alabama! They scored already, bruh. See how quick? They already took the lead back that quick. They were hot. They couldn't wait to hit the field. Come on. I can just get it. There we go.
I'm getting in the act. His 8th touchdown rush of the year. And Alabama's in front.
Dilly. Greg, you're alive. Where'd you go? Get beer.
Wait, so you escaped the pit of misery and you came back?
Yeah, with Bud Light.
That is the dumbest thing that I...
Oh, shut up, Doug. Yeah, shut up, Doug. Dilly dilly.
Dilly dilly.
So, what I missed? Kevin cried. No, I didn't. Yes, you did.
Here's to the friends you can always count on.
It's all pop culture trivia, but it gets pretty intense.
The new guy. Wow.
He looks exactly like me.
No.
Separated at birth much? We should switch name tags and no one would know who was who.
Jimmy, you seriously think you look like him?
I'm pretty good with comparisons. Like how Progressive helps people save money by comparing rates, even if they're not the lowest. Whoa! Wow. I mean, the outfit helps, but pretty great. Look at us.
Season is Chick-fil-A catering season.
Catch the Dr. Pepper Tuition Giveaway during halftime of the SEC Championship presented by Dr. Pepper next Saturday on CBS.
Well, the last drive, give it to the Alabama offensive line. Cotton, Womack, and Smith right here. Watch the blocks at the beginning of this drive to seal it and allow Damian Williams to break it for the big play. Bo gets a counter coming back. And then on third down, it's the other three players. The center, Bozeman. Right there, Williams, and of course, in Piersbacher, after he was injured, could not kill that in fast. But you got all five offensive linemen making plays to spring the running backs. That's how the running game goes. Is give them the pancakes right there.
There you go.
Give them the pancakes.
So J.K. Scott to kick as Alabama's regained the lead. This one from the goal line. They could knock it out across the 20 to the 21. And that's where Auburn will go to work.
Well, Gus Miles made his mark with his hurry-up, no-huddle offense. In the first half, they had 42 total plays. They really had 29 opportunities when it wasn't first down or after a penalty to go fast. They went fast 9 times and successfully, and they also window dressed it a little bit. Every time Alabama knew that it was potentially to go fast.
Somewhere Les Miles is saying, I'm not Gus Miles. I'm Gus Miles.
Did I do that?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. I've got too many names in my head. Thank you, Brian.
First down.
Mr. Smarty Pants turned into a dummy.
Well, let's take a look at some game trends here.
You handle this one, okay?
Okay. Stidham's been really good, except losing the fumble. Hurts had one big play. It was a touchdown.
God, there was a lot of names there. I was just going through names.
You really were. You really were. 2nd and 5 for Stidham. Running out of time, and he's going to tuck it and keep it.
I was wondering why you had a big smile on your face while I was going through that.
I could just see the Mad Hatter out there someplace listening to the game.
I'm embarrassed.
And there's the freshman linebacker, Dylan Moses, who's been a big part of this defense the last couple of weeks.
That gave him that athletic ability in that inside linebacker spot that Sean Deion Hamilton was lost. Sets that left leg, kind of turns his ankle as he sets his left foot there.
And that puts Mac Wilson, who's not necessarily 1,000% healthy, back in there. He's been banged up a little bit the last couple of weeks as well.
Yeah, they're both. Wilson's right there, top of the string.
Here they come after Stidham. Over the middle on a late throw, got it to Hastings. And Hastings gets it to the 48-yard line.
Mac Wilson missed Hastings. Sometimes it's good to be small. Mac Wilson tried to get the block on Hastings coming across the middle and did not get it.
Now Stidham's going deep. Flags are down. Ball is incomplete. Slayton, the intended receiver, but again a flag at about the 27-yard line.
Illegal substitution on the defense. 5-yard penalty.
I thought they had a guy coming in late before the snap of that ball. I couldn't see the number.
Yeah, top of your screen, you can see it as we widened out here. There are guys coming on the field, and I think Bugs is kind of easily going off the field. He did not hustle off the field, and it cost them another play for 1st and 5 for Auburn.
Raekwon Davis was trying to come in for Bugs, and they got a little confused, so penalty against Alabama.
I thought if Bugs would have hustled, though, he could have got off. He kind of dogged it off the field.
1st and 5. Quick throw out to Davis. Puts the brakes on and gets a 1st down. Put his hand down to keep his balance and picks up the 1st down.
Well, just think about this on this wide receiver quick screen. I mean, you work really hard to get your back in space one-on-one. Look, they throw it out there, you get on one-on-one, and Ryan Davis beats him.
Stidham wants a deep shot. Instead, he's going to have to scramble and goes down. Evans is there. So is Deshaun Hand. And Stidham's lid comes off, so he's going to have to come off.
Unless there's a penalty on the play.
Oh, that could be.
There's a flag on the field. Yeah, I think they're going to call Rashaan Evans for taking his helmet off. And he will not have to come off the field.
Well, he had him in one of those WWE headlocks.
Right, he did. Will they pick it up or not?
After the play was over, personal foul. Number 32 on the defense. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Rashaan Evans trying to be physical at the end of this play. Grabs him around the head. He's down. And then kind of, well, I don't know if he does much. I don't know if it just comes off or not there. I could not tell from that look. Seemed a little ticky-tacky to me, but it was close.
Jarrett Stidham will take that. Doesn't have to come off the field and gets a free 15. And now gives it off to Kerryon Johnson. Trying to find a hole and won't find one. Raekwon Davis was the first guy there, and then the Tide helped him out.
Got another angle here on Rashaan Evans here, number 32 coming from behind. Players down. I don't know. I did not think that was a penalty. I'm sorry.
I don't think I did either, but I like the fact that he's trying to protect the quarterback.
I wish they had these rules when I played.
That's what I was thinking. 2nd and 8. Stidham going to have to throw this one away. And it's going to bring up 3rd and long.
You know, sometimes you just choose the wrong side of the field. There's not much you can do about it. You look pre-read, you don't have anything, then you get the corner blitz, and look, you got him wide open right there. If you would have just stayed with the corner blitz and read it out, you should retreat and throw that ball right where the displaced corner is.
6 out of 11 today for Auburn on their 3rd down conversions. Evans is coming off the edge. Stidham standing in and now trying to get away from Evans, and he's got to get rid of it again. So Rashaan Evans, after picking up the penalty, picks up enough pressure to force an upcoming field goal.
Well, the pressure, you can tell Jeremy Pruitt's going to blitz. They're coming. Evans from this side, pressure from the other side. Forced one way by Minkah Fitzpatrick out to Evans, and Evans forces the throw late. Stidham saved a field goal opportunity by getting rid of the ball there.
Evans got a piece of the quarterback twice.
Well, Jeremy Pruitt is just dialing up the blitzes, boy.
This is not a chip shot, even for Carlson. 44-yard attempt. And a kick on the way. And good. I guess it was a chip shot for him.
Well, he always talks about we, and that means his holder, Tyler Stovall. He says we made that one. He and his holder. They got it through.
Well, those two guys made it a one-point game is what they did. 52-yard drive, a little over 3 minutes. Alabama by 1.
Ice cold, Dr. Pepper, last one.
Hey, that's my Dr. Pepper. I saw it first. No, you didn't. Let go. You let go. You.
Oh,
Larry, what do I do?
Yeah, old-fashioned Kraloff. Generation of bad blood.
Rivalries. No terrorists.
Don't make any sudden movements. I got just the thing. Easy. Easy. We're lucky. It usually doesn't work.
Ice cold, Dr. Pepper.
go camping?
Can't to the store for Black Friday.
Save big. You?
Actually, I got a solid 8 hours.
You snooze, you lose.
Still saved huge.
Get something you really want during the GMC Sierra Black Friday event. Get 20% below MSRP on specially equipped 2017 Sierra 1500 SLT Crew Cab models. That's over $11,200 on this GMC Sierra. We are professional grade. GMC.
Know what makes retirement less scary? Getting a check every month. With an income annuity from New York Life, you pay some money up front and then get checks for the rest of your life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 checks. Be good at life, New York Life.
If you like your pizza loaded with cheese, then have we got a crust for you. Pizza Hut's Ultimate Cheesy Crust Pizza. 16 cheesy pockets overflowing with a 5-cheese blend of melted cheeses. Only from Pizza Hut and only for a limited time. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
The Home Depot SEC on CBS is sponsored by GMC, Dr. Pepper, New York Life, and by Pizza Hut. Back, the loveliest village on the plains, Auburn, Alabama. Auburn trailing top-ranked team by 1. Confident on the field and in the classroom. Here's today's Scholar Athletes presented by Quicken Loans. Talked about Tyler Stovall being the holder for Daniel Carlson. He's the oldest guy on the team because he played minor league baseball for a few years. He, along with Hale Henches, tight end for Alabama. Quicken Loans' commitment to the investment of our future, shown today by donating $1,000 to Alabama and Auburn General Scholarship Fund.
Last time we were here for Georgia, Tyler came in and he owned the room.
Did he ever? You could tell he was 27 just by the way he acted.
Yeah. Well, tension. A lot of tension in this game. Remember, both of these teams in control of their own fate. Win this game, and they move on to the championship. Alabama got knocked down on the mat early, but they're used to this. They've been in a lot of big games.
And waiting on Daniel Carlson's kick. Josh Jacobs hesitated for a moment, but brings it out again. And he gets out around the 22, maybe the 23-yard line. College football playoff standings coming into today. Alabama in the top spot. Miami having lost to Pittsburgh yesterday. Clemson and South Carolina play later tonight. So that's how it looks. But Gary's got his own mind about things.
Remember badges? We don't need no badges. We don't need no stinking committee. These teams do not have to worry about a committee. Either one of the 3 SEC teams, Miami and Clemson, control their own fate. The Big Ten, Wisconsin, if they win, they're automatically win. Not sure about Ohio State. And if Oklahoma wins out, you will see the 4 playoff teams from those teams above right there because they don't want to go to that committee. They don't want to play with that committee.
You want to get back to that roulette wheel of yours?
Committee roulette, anything can happen.
Here's Bo Scarborough, who scored the last time they had the ball. Let's go back 1 second to the wheel. This is if everything doesn't go as planned, right?
Now, these are the guys that are committed. We're just hoping the committee thinks towards them. A 1-loss Alabama. Ohio State wins the Big Ten championship. They beat Michigan today. What if TCU upsets Oklahoma? Ew, what? USC, are they still alive?
Those are the ifs.
Oh, okay.
The present is Alabama by 1. And Bo Scarborough with the ball goes down at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Well, we talked about the running backs at half. They had carried the ball 7 times for 27 yards. In the last drive alone, the running backs Harris and Scarborough carried it 4 times for 67 yards. 3 times what they had done before, 2.5 times.
The rest of those 77 first-half yards were Jalen Hurts. This is where he hurts you, too, sometimes, 3rd and 4.
Here's where if you're Kevin Steele and Gus Malzahn, you're depending on your defensive line.
Hurts going to throw it out in the flat to Scarborough. And Roberts, what a tackle. Can't do it any better than that.
You know, when we were talking to defensive coordinator Kevin Steele, we were singing the praises of Trey Matthews, and he said, don't sleep on Stephen Roberts, right? He's having a great year for us, making tackles like a strong safety. I said, you know why we don't talk about him a lot? He looks like a corner out there.
Right.
And he made a big tackle for Kevin Steele's defense.
189-pound safety out of just up the road in Appalachia, Alabama.
I could have just seen Bo just shaking that guy off and going for it there. I just was anticipating that. What a play.
Punt. They're caught at the 32-yard line by Ryan Davis. And Auburn takes over. 8 minutes, 8 seconds remaining, third quarter. That's how you bring down the big guy in the open field. Their defense is giving their offense the football back when we return.
May your hands always be busy. May your feet always be swift. May you have a strong foundation when the winds change.
Long live family traditions. And long live the trucks that make them special. Ram, proven to last.
Get 0% APR plus 1,000 bonus cash plus no monthly payments for 90 days on 2017 Ram 1500 models.
Together, we go big during Black Friday. We fill up our carts with the best savings of the year so we can have the brightest Christmas ever. Right now, get 20% off artificial Christmas trees only at the Home Depot.
Hi, so I just got off the phone with our Allstate agent, and I know that we have accident forgiveness. So the incredibly minor accident that I had tonight.
4 weeks without the car.
Okay, yep, good night.
With accident forgiveness, your rates won't go up just because of an accident. Switching to Allstate is worth it.
When you carry out, some things are out of your control. But with Domino's new carry-out insurance, we'll replace your pizza if it gets ruined after you leave the store. Carry out large 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 every day.
Don't forget, coming up later in the game, the play of the game presented by Napa Auto Parts. Talked about the Alabama linebackers and the guys they missed. They missed that guy.
They sure do. Use their signal caller. Remember, he went out in the LSU game. If you don't count sacks to subtract, LSU rushed for 188 yards against this Alabama defense, most of it without Sean Deion Hamilton. Mississippi State 2 weeks ago rushed for 182. Now, you put in new guys, it's not seamless, but Alabama has missed that middle linebacker, Sean Deion Hamilton.
And he was the guy calling the shots over there. Injured his kneecap in that game. And out for the year.
I thought they missed him in the national championship game last year, too, to tell you the truth.
Auburn only down 1 with the football back. Maybe a yard for Kerryon Johnson. More on injuries. Here's Allie.
Guys, keep your eye on Dylan Moses for Alabama. He's out there on the field, but he did suffer a right ankle injury. They retaped it and cleared him to play. Also, Trey Matthews for Auburn, his hamstring tightened up on him again. It's that same left hamstring he injured during LSU. It's been a nagging injury.
All right, Allie, you called him out. He made the tackle. Moses on the last stop after a yard gain. Kerryon Johnson again. Going to be third down coming up. Moses made another stop.
You know, you sometimes you think about, oh, God, this, Auburn offense has the Alabama defense off balance. Okay, they've given up a touchdown, which is about par for their defense. This is their 9th game against a Power 5 conference football teams. Coming into this game, they've given up 8 touchdowns in Power 5 football. This is 9. They've given up 9. They're still defensively very strong.
A little over 10 points a game is tops in the country defensively for Alabama. Stidham on third down, crossing route, Ryan Davis on the run. Davis cuts outside, he's all the way down to the 40-yard line.
And Levi Wallace again. Davis just a little bit too quick for him. Comes in motion. Watch him come in motion. Just a bit of a, well, not even a rub. I was going to try to give Levi Wallace a bit of a break. But once Davis gets it out of position, big play.
Pick up at 25, and now back to number 21. Raekwon Davis makes a stop, short gain by Kerryon Johnson.
Well, you know, Auburn is one of the most balanced football teams in all of college football. That's the 54th play in this game by Auburn. They've run the ball 28 times and passed it 26. They are using strong balance, a little tempo to keep Alabama, that strong defense, a little bit off balance.
Second down and 7. Only 3 teams in the country average over 230 yards rushing and passing a game. Auburn, Louisville, and Ohio State. And it's ready to pass again, but it's going to be a throwaway.
And Deron Payne, number 94. He forced the play and broke up the play right away, right up the middle.
He's been a pain for Stidham today, hasn't he?
Yeah, it's a tough matchup for Casey Dunn, the center. Let's see if it is the center, Casey Dunn. Yes, it was. Number 50, Casey Dunn, is a graduate transfer from Jacksonville State. There were no Paynes, Ron Paynes, that Casey was playing against when he was at Jacksonville State. He's been fighting. Actually, he was an important adjustment for this Auburn offense when he was inserted after game 2, though.
They're down at 7. Stidham looking for his 20th completion of the game to pick up a first down. If he gets a chance to throw, now he's going to run with it. Diving, did he get it? He did.
Well, Tony Brown, number 2, rushed off the slot. He did not make the play, but he ended up flushing Stidham out of the pocket, along with Mac Wilson, number 30.
Damn,
Tony
Auburn,
chases
there you
him
go,
down,
baby.
but not in time.
Drive stays alive for Auburn. Trying to come back and regain the lead. They're already in field goal position. Wildcat, Kerryon Johnson, got 2 men, 3.
Man, Christian Miller, number 47, the injured linebacker who was hurt against Florida State in the opener. All the questions were how many plays could he play as we look at Tony Brown on the sideline. He's out there. I think he's rotated maybe every 3rd series or something like that. And he's going to rotate out.
So second down and 7. Stidham quarterback draw this time. Got a big hole in the middle of the field. Stidham down to the 12.
Number 77, Markel Harrell, is the offensive lineman that makes the move and comes in on Rashaan Evans. Watch this. Comes around perfectly, walls off Evans on the play. Who would have thought that Stidham is going to run a quarterback draw?
He got 12 yards and he got it to the 12.
Got to hand it to Chip Lindsey or Gus, whoever's calling the plays. They are calling good plays. This is a tough Bama defense that move the ball, and they're doing it pretty well.
Now it's Kerryon Johnson. Stood up at the 11.
Nothing easy, is it? Kerryon Johnson, who made Georgia look, less than number 1, that's for sure. Today it's been a lot tougher. Few and far between has he been able to break through that defensive line.
Johnson last week had his 7th straight 100-yard game. He's been a workhorse again today in that backfield. At the 10-yard line. Stove's going to get it on an end around. Got a blocker in front. Diving down around the 4-yard line. Are they going to say he's out? Nope, at a 4.
I think Chandler Cox, number 27, gets the key block. The H-back coming right at you. He arc blocks and finishes off the block to clear it for those extra 3 or 4 yards.
Here's the biggest 1 yard of the game. 3rd and 1.
And what do you do if you're Gus Malzahn if you don't make it here?
Kerryon Johnson in the Wildcat. He will keep it. Hesitates, waits for his blockers, and heads to the corner. He's not in, but he's got it 1st and goal.
A big tackle by Ronnie Harrison that time to save a touchdown.
Kerryon holding his shoulder a little bit.
He is. Watch number 15, left side of your screen right there. Fights off a block and hits the left shoulder of Kerryon Johnson. Helmet to shoulder.
First and goal. He stays in there. And he gets in there. Touchdown, Auburn.
Darius James pull him in, number 78. Let's watch James right here to see if he is the one that helps the injured Kerryon Johnson get into, he runs right into him, and then he pulls him in.
Little bear hug.
Yes, Johnson's hurting. You can tell by that limp left arm as he walks off.
Extra point by Carlson. Up and good. Auburn seesaws back in front. Kerryon Johnson going on the Auburn 10th. Not a good sign. But with 3:02 to go in the third quarter, this is a good sign. 69-yard drive in 12 plays, a little over 5 minutes. And Kerryon Johnson's 17th rushing touchdown of the year has the Tigers back in front.
Jen.
Mark. Wow, it's been a long time.
It has. How you been?
Good. Really good. Jake, this is Mark. We used to date.
Hey, Chief.
Cool.
So easy to dip.
See, man.
So hard to put down.
It's nice.
Rolled chicken tacos are back. Tasty shredded chicken rolled up with your choice of dips. Only at Taco Bell.
Can you fit in there?
I got this. So that's the new man, huh?
Yep.
He's getting a little close to my ride.
Wow, that's how you make a first impression. They're gonna love you.
That's Ford, America's best-selling brand. Hurry in for 0% financing for 72 months across a full lineup of Ford cars, trucks, and SUVs. And just announced, get 0% APR for 72 months plus $1,000 cash back. Take advantage of these exclusive holiday offers during the Ford year-end sales event.
7 years, never a scratch.
That's more than a scratch.
What do you think about a new truck, buddy?
State Farm knows it's more than a truck, so why not give it the protection it deserves?
I'm so sorry.
Talk to a State Farm agent today.
Auburn fans holding their breath about what's going on in that tent right now. Kerryon Johnson having gone in there before the timeout.
Watch, Braden Smith is blocking Ronnie Harrison right there. But as he stretches the ball out, he makes himself vulnerable to the hit from Ronnie Harrison. As he stretches his left arm out, that allows that helmet to go right in that area. If he'd have ducked it out, I think Kerryon Johnson thought he was going to be able to lay out and score the touchdown. That could be a huge play with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter if Auburn does not have Kerryon Johnson.
He did take it the last yard, though, before heading into that tent, and they had the lead back. Carlson's kickoff upcoming. Jacobs has returned most of them today, even when they've been deep in his own end zone. This line drive is bobbled a little bit by Diggs. And now Trayvon Diggs weaving his way through traffic. Diggs across the 30, down the near sideline. Trayvon Diggs all the way to the 40 of Auburn.
And I think Josh Jacobs helped him miss. But again, that weakness, you know, it's like in baseball. If you got a bad fielder, they always seem to hit it at that guy at a key time. The weakness of this Alabama team, their kickoff coverage unit.
Auburn, you mean?
Auburn team, yes. The kickoff coverage unit for Auburn, they give up the big return, and all of a sudden Alabama in a position to make this score and game a lot tighter.
55-yard kickoff return by Diggs sets up the Tide offense at the 40, I think at the 39-yard line of Auburn. Josh Jacobs back in there trying to be heard. And on the left side, Jonah Williams with a false start.
False start. Now the offense.
So that'll back him up to the 44. As you take a look at the Dr. Pepper SEC West standings, this one is for all the marbles for the second time ever between Alabama and Auburn. It's a winner-take-all to get to Atlanta against Georgia. Win the West and head to Mercedes-Benz Stadium next Saturday to whoever survives this one. Hurts. The throw on the run. Got a man out there. Incomplete. Ridley, the intended receiver. Here comes a flag on Carlton Davis.
I think Carlton Davis is going to be a future effective. Oh, he's got a grab of that jersey, doesn't he? He's got to grab it at 3, right at the bottom of the 3.
Yep, good call.
You know, and that's such a big play for Alabama because the play differential is starting to mount up for this Alabama team. 62 plays to 34 for Alabama. That third down bugaboo that Nick Saban told Allie, they're still 0 for 5 in the game.
Well, now they got a first down by penalty. And it's Jacobs down to the 23. Let's get an AT&T Field Passers look at New York.
All right, Ness. Jonathan Taylor's got a field pass for number 5, Wisconsin. Going to go 53 yards here, over 1,800 on the season. 31-0 on top of Minnesota. Back to you.
Guess we know where Paul Bunyan's axe is going to be. Going to stay in Madtown. Jacobs got a first down on that run. And Alabama back in the red zone at the 18-yard line of Auburn. Giving chase, he's just got to get rid of it.
Hey, how smart Holland that time. He was not too aggressive on Hurts. He knew what was in front of him. If he went for a fast tackle on that play, Hurts was going to beat him. Stay patient, keep him in front of you like playing basketball. Keep him in front of you and force the throw.
And give him a little head nudge at the end there. Just to let him know you're there.
You are a defensive lineman. You're allowed to do that.
There's a quarterback comparison so far. Each has dropped a fumble. Second down at 10 for Jalen Hurts and the Alabama offense. Going to flip it out to Jacobs with blockers in front. He's knocked out at the 12, where it's going to bring up third down and about 5.
This play could have gone either direction. You've got a screen going both ways. You can throw it to the right side to Ridley or the left side to Jacobs.
Gary just told you a moment ago they haven't converted a third down all day. Here's another one. 3rd and 4.
That Auburn defensive line saved them against Georgia. Can they do it here?
You look into the eyes of Mr. Clutch, Jalen Hurts. He's had to work for everything today, though.
Delay again.
It's so loud in here, it's hard to hear whistles.
Before the snap. Delay again.
Second late.
You know, and that's really no excuse for that. I mean, Jalen Hurts, that big play clock is right at the tunnel. Both left and right. You can't be more than 25 yards away from him right there.
Now it's 3rd and 9, and it's getting louder in here by the moment. Ridley now goes in motion into a slot. Hurts got away from pressure. Finally throws back across his body. Jump ball, tipped. Was it caught? Henches, did he get it? Touchdown.
Holy cow. Well, first of all, this ball should have never been thrown.
I don't see it, no catch.
No. Jalen Hurts Hurts is very fortunate that this ball didn't get intercepted, and it bounced off the ground.
Here's another look from back of the end zone.
I mean, it's hard to believe that Jalen Hurts threw this ball to begin with. He almost got the fortunate play of all time. I think the toe of the ball hits the ground. I do not think that's a catch. Not at all. The left hand comes off of it. That's going to be a field goal opportunity for Alabama. But, man, to throw that ball 40 yards across your body to Calvin Ridley, who's double covered, Alabama is very fortunate to have a field goal try on this.
And there's another look at what we think is going to be an incomplete pass.
I don't know if we're going to be able to see Ridley at the back of the end zone on this one. I think late. Yes, you see Ridley at the back of the end zone going left. Now look at this. 2 guys for Auburn. Could have been caught by anyone, but usually there's no chance for the offense. Ridley reverses his field, comes to his left, and Jalen Hurts on a scramble. His MO is he looks for number 3 when he scrambles. He sure did on that one.
Catches with a great effort to try to get his hands under that football. The Alabama tight end.
And remember, it was called a TD.
It was an incomplete pass.
I thought that was an easy one. That one hit the toe of the football, hit the ground. Pinches' left hand, came off the football. That's the right call. Sorry, it's the right call.
Andy Pappanastis in for the field goal try. He's 15 of 19 this year, but he's had a muscle pull and didn't play last week as a place kicker. This will be a 35-yard attempt to try to cut the lead to 3. Bobbled snap. Now J.K. Scott trying to throw it. Got it to Pappanastis, but Auburn takes over.
Nick Saban was one of the last coaches that used his quarterback to be a holder. He trusted old school that his backup quarterback should be the holder. And on this one, the punter, J.K. Scott, does not make the catch. And what might have been a touchdown, what might have been a field goal, turns into no points.
And Auburn takes over at the 26. Kerryon Johnson, a tough 2 or 3.
Just keep remembering what's at stake here.
Kerryon Johnson back in there after being in the medical tent on the Auburn sideline. Second down and 7. Davis in motion. Stidham rolling right, firing, and that's complete to Davis. First down.
Holy cow, what a throw.
I think it's a first down.
They were able to match up Ryan Davis on Ronnie Harrison, the strong safety, but just as Harrison was trying to come out of his break, that ball was on the way, and I thought the arm was underneath it. What a catch, what a throw.
I called first down. I'm not 100% sure, but they moved the sticks, and we moved to the end of the third quarter. Crowd going crazy with 15 minutes to play. Number 6 leads number 1, 2014. We'll return to Auburn right after this message and a word from your local station.
The original Sonic cheeseburger and onion rings for $2.99. The last time we ate this good for $2.99, we were in college.
No, I was in college. You were in denial.
Good school.
Now you can pair a cheeseburger or footlong coney with onion rings for $2.99. This is how you Sonic.
Come seek the Royal Caribbean.
is 50% off.
We're on our way.
Overwatch. Get it now and save 50%. Rated T.
Kevin James and Leah Remini star in a new Kevin Can Wait CBS Monday.
This season, be the first one on the mountain. Ski more resorts, more terrain, more days and nights. This season, let Subaru help you make tracks. Buy or lease a new Subaru by January 2nd and get 2 Mount Hood Fusion Passes. Subaru's symmetrical all-wheel drive gets you up the mountain with ease. And the Fusion Pass lets you shred your way down with unlimited access to America's longest season at Timberline and America's largest night ski area at Ski Bowl. Make tracks to SubaruMountHood.com or a participating Subaru retailer. Subaru, the official vehicle of Mount Hood.
Because everyone likes easy.
Sure do.
Because everyone is on the go. Because we all like to save energy, but sometimes we slip up.
Reaching up.
Because sometimes we want it cool at night, then toasty in the mornings. Introducing the easy-to-use, energy-saving, adjustable from everywhere, easy on the wallet and the eyes, Nest Thermostat E. E is for everyone.
When a gift fits Vince well, make sure he opens it early. It's the Black Friday sale at Men's Warehouse. Suits on sale for $199. Take 60% off all sweaters and outerwear, plus 3 for $99 dress shirts. You're gonna like the way he looks.
From seasonal work to lasting rewards, get there with a job at UPS. UPS is now hiring team members to help deliver the holidays. Whether you're looking for part-time work or a full-time career, you'll get there with UPS. We're immediately seeking seasonal driver helpers to work through the holidays in or near their own neighborhood. No driver's license required. A great job and great opportunity delivered in one package by UPS. Apply today at upsjobs.com or text UPS Jobs to 33588.
You want to go to a movie?
Lines are too long.
Or they're sold out by the time you get there.
I have Adam tickets. Or I can pre-book the tickets so we can jump the line. I can even pre-order snacks.
What about this guy?
Yeah, just for...
Adam tickets. Movies made easy. The Saints take on the Rams Sunday on Queen 6.
We saw some of these same dance moves 2 weeks ago against then #1 Georgia. 2 weeks later, we're back. #1 Alabama, and they're in trouble.
Well, it's a fourth quarter, and I love to watch Alabama and Auburn play in the fourth quarter. There's a lot that can happen.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Let's just sit back because Auburn has
this is going to be good, man.
The ball. They've gone field goal.
They're about to knock the #1 team off, man.
Not you, but I've never done an Alabama game where they didn't pick up a third down conversion.
Yeah, exactly.
Auburn's got it right now with the lead, and Kerryon Johnson, even though he's banged up, is still out there wheeling it. Woo! That's going to put him over 100, I think.
Well, we wondered, I don't know what magic they have in that tent, but that left shoulder, and he's carrying the ball in his left arm, so it must feel strong. Another big play.
Stays in there, the Wildcat, over 100 for the 8th straight week, and doing it against the best defense in the country. There he comes again. Snuck underneath there to get about 3.
You know, I asked Gus Miles on it, are you going? Obviously, you're not going to put Kerryon Johnson on a pitch count for this game. And he goes, no, but we would like to know that we're going to carry him at least 10 times in the fourth quarter. So we're going to manage it in different ways. You know, take him out, throw the ball, do a little bit different things. But they knew they would need him in the fourth quarter.
Stidham's out there at the top of your screen as a wide receiver right now. Davis in motion. And here comes a flea flicker as Stidham's got time. He's going to go back to Davis. Oh, what a move by Davis inside the 30, down to the 20-yard line. Talk about pulling out the offensive stops.
Well, it was a trick formation. Alabama should have been ready for it. When Auburn huddles up differently, they usually come out on balance. They were on balance, and what a nice play off of the Wildcat reverse throwback and then juke move at the end of it. That is everything on one play, right?
And a 25-yard pickup to the 20-yard line of Alabama. Tigers with a 6-point lead and driving. Kerryon Johnson for 4.
Remember, Jared Stidham was flanked out to the right. Kerryon Johnson double reverse. Stidham throws it back. Watch the juke. He jukes him out of his pants right there, and that's a pretty good football player, Minka Fitzpatrick, that he does that. Remember, Ryan Davis was a high school quarterback. He's used to having the ball in his hands and making people miss.
As we said earlier, in the first quarter already, he went over the single season mark in receptions in Auburn record books, and now Stidham, the quarterback, heading to the end zone, touchdown.
Woo! Hit. Number one.
How about that group of plays right there for this Auburn football team? Just about everything you can have. Darius Slayton got a key block on Minka Fitzpatrick to allow Stidham to get into the end zone. So, you know, Alabama gets the kickoff with great field position. They cannot take advantage of it. No points on the board.
It's Tony Jones that's down right now.
Tony Jones. Auburn gets good field position. They make it count.
And Hoody's up, but he's going to have to get some help to head to the sideline. Here's another look at the play.
It's an unbalance to the left. Fake inside. Good block right off the corner. Chandler Cox was the guy who got the block low on Hoody Jones coming off the edge. Good block, and that sprung the play.
Auburn 3 possessions this half, a field goal, and then back-to-back touchdowns. And now, pending extra point, they're about to go up 13 with 12:49 to go.
You know, I understood going for 1 the last time. I don't get it this time. I'd go for 2 now.
They are.
I'd try to make this thing, I mean, what's the difference? Alabama's not going to be kicking field goals anymore. They're going for touchdowns.
So the 2-point try coming up.
Is it going to cost Auburn a timeout to get this play off? They got plenty of time. They're going to sugar huddle.
Stidham took it 16 yards for the touchdown. He'll handle it here.
They're going to take a timeout.
So they're going to talk things over here. Stidham's the guy that got him in the end zone. He's had a big day throwing the ball and a huge run here.
This is electricity. This is a power plant. This is Tim Barkholz.
That's me.
This is something he's researching at ExxonMobil, using fuel cells to capture carbon emissions at power plants.
This is the potential.
Reducing CO2 emissions by up to 90%, while also producing more power.
This could be big.
Energy lives here.
Yo, check it out, dog. That was just a hype for me. I mean, you got the walk, you got the stance, but I wasn't really feeling
reward card. Call 1-800-DIRECTV.
12:49 remains a 12-point game after a failed 2-point conversion attempt by Auburn.
Well, if you're down 12 points, you know you got to hand the ball to your quarterback and say, bail us out here. You know, it's not like you can go 3 yards in a cloud of dust now.
And the Auburn defense has done a good job on Jalen Hurts today, but he's going to have to be the man.
There's a great tradition. Greg McElroy, A.J. McCarron, Blake Sims, Big Coker. They have all made big plays in fourth quarters of wins for Alabama in the past.
Jalen told us the last time we talked to him, you're only as strong as your trigger man. Well, he's going to have both hammers back now. And this one won't be returned to bring it out to the 25. So can Mr. Clutch do it? That's Gary's term for him.
And I'm telling you, all of those guys were good, but Jalen Hurts does not have to take a backseat to any of them. He has been Mr. Clutch, LSU, in the national championship game. Remember, he never got back on the field. He had the lead when he left. And against Mississippi State, with all the bells ringing, he hit that one right there. And I don't know if there's a more clutch player in all of college football. And believe me, he's got ice water in his veins.
You have to be in this environment. Here he comes on a quarterback draw, but Auburn equal to the task again. Deshaun Davis, the middle linebacker.
And Deshaun Davis is the leading tackler, and you know he's zeroed in on the quarterback. Mr. Clutch, I got you.
He got a yard, 2nd and 9. Quick throw, Ridley, short of the first down.
Well, here we go, 3rd down.
They're 0 for.
They're an 0 for.
They need a long 2 here.
I don't know if I can remember the last time I've done an Alabama game when they were 0 for 6 in the 4th quarter.
Damian Harris in the backfield with Hurts. They fake the pass to him. Hurts keeps it. Gets to the 2nd level and a 1st down, Alabama.
Well, I think right now, if you're Kevin Steele for Auburn, after this 1st down by Alabama, you have to know defensively that Alabama will probably be in 4-down territory unless it's very long yardage.
Damian Harris. Maybe 2.
Just think about what Auburn is doing to this Alabama football team. That's only the 43rd play for Alabama in this game.
Last year was Auburn that couldn't pass the ball.
It was flipped.
Hurts. Deep middle, just over the outstretched arms of Henches.
I thought Hench stumbled. I don't know if he stumbled over the feet of Darrell Williams, but I thought he stumbled coming out of his break. Let's take a look at it. He's right there. Oh, a little bit of a grab. That's what it was. Darrell Williams got away with one there. If I'm an Alabama fan, I am not happy about that.
They picked up their last 3rd down after being 0 for 6. Let's see what they can do with 3rd and 8. Hurts flushed out of the pocket. He'll keep it. He'll get it. And get whatever more he can before he goes out of bounds.
I'm just going to say it. I don't think it was off the record. You could stop me at any time. When we talked to Kirby Smart following the Auburn game, he felt that Auburn got away with a lot of holds in the secondary against his receivers. He sent in 6 plays to the SEC. He was not happy about what he had happen in that game.
Here's Damian Harris, brought down by Trey Williams. 10:29 on the clock running.
Well, Mr. Clutch just produced, with the help of his line, 2 big 1st downs. The second one was all him.
Now they got a 2nd and more manageable 4. Scarborough back in the tied backfield. And now he's going to come out of that backfield. They're going to fake the pass to him. Might have to come back to him if he can find him. Yep, he's going to throw it away. Williams was given chase again on Hurts. And as you said, Gary, this is four-down territory right now, you would think.
I would think, looking back in the secondary, it's a zone look for this Auburn. Well, now it's kind of a two-man underneath and two safeties deep on that play. Nobody really open on it.
2 for 2 on third downs this drive. They need another one here. They've got to get to the 29. The ball is loose. They cover it up, but it's back at the 38-yard line.
Well, what was all that? That was very odd. First, the running back goes up and taps the center prior, and I don't think Jalen Hurts was ready for the snap. I mean, everything seemed to be a bit confused on that play.
They weren't trying to snap it to Scarborough, were they?
I don't think so. I know Jalen Hurts was not expecting it.
Whatever the case, it's fourth down.
Well, you can't hide here. And what do you do if you're Auburn? Oh, he did it again.
And now Hurts has to cover it again. He couldn't even pick it up and try to do something with it. Auburn takes over on downs back at the 40.
Or the guard who's making the call again sees Josh Jacobs clapping his, no, it's Bo Scarborough. Watch Bo Scarborough clap his hands, and the center thinks it's the snap call.
Exactly.
Back-to-back plays, a self-destruction by Alabama.
It's okay that everybody ignores me when I drive. It's fine, because I get a safe driving bonus check every 6 months I'm accident-free. And I don't share it with Mom, right, Mom? Right.
Safe driving bonus checks only from Allstate. Switching to Allstate is worth it.
When I'm with you, the rest of the world fades away. So I got you something that stands out as beautifully as you do.
Le'Veon at Jared. Only Jared has more exclusive Le'Veon pieces than any other jewelry store in the world. And now, visit Jared.com for $100 off any Le'Veon purchase. The one gift as unique as she is. That's why he went to Jared.
Season is Chick-fil-A catering season.
Sir Jeremy, you are a true friend of the crown. Dilly dilly. 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 Dilly dilly.
Here's to the friends you can always count on.
The Home Depot SEC on CBS is sponsored by Chick-fil-A, Allstate, Jared, the Galleria of Jewelry, and by Bud Light. 26 lost yards, those last two botched plays, Gary.
Yeah, but it was botched so bad that Alabama may catch a break. I think Auburn had too many men on the field. Watch when the ball is snapped. It's snapped soon, obviously. Everybody's in motion. But at the snap, look at, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 11. And then obviously the last guy right here is the 12th man on the field. I think Alabama's going to catch a break and get one more opportunity. Both teams, 12 men on the field and people in motion for Alabama. I think they're going to do the play over again.
It is under review.
Now remember, the Alabama in motion is not reviewable. Okay, so this just may be a penalty on Auburn. So it's 12 men. How about this? Alabama could catch the break of all time here, okay? Only one of the penalties is reviewable. Right?
And it was fourth and about 8.5, right?
Yep. And it's going to be 12 men on the field, illegal substitution.
A crucial call coming up right now, obviously, in this game at this juncture. Auburn would have been taken over at about the 40-yard line after the two bad snaps with a 12-point lead and 9:19 to go. Now, if that turns around, goes the other way, Alabama's drive stays somehow alive in one of the wackier plays we've seen in the 81 other matchups of these games.
How do you measure this if you're the committee? You know, if Alabama loses this game, how do you factor this in? I mean, this could be a break of all time if Alabama comes back and wins this game. That was a fourth down play.
Yep. Again, back-to-back plays that cost him 26 yards.
Right, third down. Bo Scarborough both times comes up. He taps the center. Bradley looks up. Bozeman looks up. Left guard says snap it.
Jalen's got his hands on his hips.
And now on fourth down, it's worse. Okay?
Yeah, this is Scarborough clapping his hands.
And Bozeman hears the clap and snaps the ball. But I think Alabama's going to get bailed out here.
This one's taken a while, but it is worth the wait. Just when you think you've seen everything in the Iron Bowl, you get one of these deals.
Yeah. Well, we said that both teams control their own destiny, but this call is way beyond destiny.
And of course, 87,451 are all waiting on it, as we are.
We want to count it one more time. I'm sure I did it right. I'm sure I counted these 12. Right. Let's go back. When we freeze it, we'll count. I'll start from the back side this time, okay, and try to do it a little bit cleaner. All right, there it is. Here's 1, 2.
After review, there were 12 men on the defense. That's a 5-yard penalty. It'll be fourth down and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Wow, they got held up.
Remember, the motion penalty is not reviewable. Just the 12 men on the field.
Gus is asking for the motion of the false start.
It's a bad break. That's all you can say. It's a bad break. You have to overcome it. Let's count them one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Well, still fourth down, though, remember.
Yeah, but it's 4th and 4.
Yeah, well, that's better than having the ball.
That's right. Carlson would have been in field goal range. Think of that.
Fourth down. Can they get a snap clean here to Hurts, and can he pick up 3 yards? Or Damian Harris, maybe. Hurts will try to do it with his arm. Lobs one's got it complete. Not going to get there, though. Robert Foster's brought down a yard short.
Man, Alabama looking bad.
Well, that's a tough throw if you're a quarterback. Making a 2-yard throw in this situation. With all of these athletes on the field for Auburn, you throw a ball underneath like this. Auburn is playing zone. They're letting everything happen in front of him. And Foster, if he would have turned up 1 second earlier, might have had a chance. But Carlton Davis makes the tackle, and it's a sure tackle.
Doesn't Foster have to get a little bit deeper on the route, though, too?
You would think. I mean, you're right. I mean, I guess if you're Jalen Hurts, you're thinking, come on, receiver, at least get to the first down marker. Good point, Brad.
Back to Kerryon Johnson.
Now remember, the receiver doesn't have that yellow line that we do.
Right.
But I think Foster thinks I got it. I'm across the line. I'm going to turn up, but a clean tackle by Carlton Davis. Oh, Foster's saying, right now he's hearing, you got to go deeper, son. You could have told him that.
Now it's up to the Alabama defense. And time is becoming a factor. Under 8.5. Alabama, top-ranked team in the country. without a blemish on their record and down 12 points. Kerryon Johnson, nice hit by Minkah Fitzpatrick to bring him down. He might have gotten a yard.
Well, it's a 12-point game. It's going to be less than halfway through this fourth quarter when Alabama gets the ball back.
If they get the ball back.
Good point.
Here's the biggest third down of the day for the Alabama defense.
Yeah, and remember, Auburn is 9 for 15 against this Alabama defense that lives, reputation-wise, on controlling third down.
Kerryon Johnson in the Wildcat.
Nobody deep. Alabama's got everybody within 2 yards of the line of scrimmage.
He's going to give it off to Stove, and he's tripped up. Nice play by Minkah Fitzpatrick, and it's fourth down.
Alabama sells out. They basically run a goal line defense on this play. Daring Auburn to throw it out of the Wildcat. They did not, obviously. That's it. All 11 players up within 3 yards of the line of scrimmage.
And it paid off there. Forces the punt. Aiden Marshall set. That's Trayvon Diggs. He'd love to get his hands on it without having to call a fair catch. Marshall's been pretty good kicking the ball today. He's buried Alabama a couple of times. Flags down at the snap.
That could be on Alabama. And an automatic first down.
That's what the crowd thinks.
I'll tell you what, this was the play. I think this was a play by Auburn. Obviously, it was Damian Harris. Well, number 34, I guess he's right here. Is that him? One of those two guys. Oh, the center does a little bit of a kind of a buck bob on the play, dips his butt, and Damian Harris goes for it.
And here comes some more Kerryon Johnson.
Oh, he got hurt. And did he drop the ball?
I don't know, but Evans is going the other way with it. Kerryon just pulled up on his own there.
But you can't let go of the ball. I think he was down. I think his knee was down on the play. You can see he pulled. I think it's going to be, but think about this. Auburn with the lead. Auburn plays Georgia next week if they win. Could they be losing Kerryon Johnson?
Wow. And now you can hear a pin drop in here. Everybody worried, I think on both sides, whether you're an Alabama or an Auburn fan, about Kerryon Johnson. We'll check on him when we come back.
When kids get really excited about my children's books, that's the best reaction.
I know things about great white sharks.
What's great about Paint 3D, it's exciting to see a shark come to life and come off the page. With the Windows 10 PC, to be able to draw right on the screen and create something three-dimensional is amazing. It's exciting to turn it and light it and have these different effects. With my Mac, I can't do that. When you see that the work creates a feeling in a kid, it feels great. And it's addictive. You want to keep doing it, you know?
Buy one, get one wings are the best.
Now, I love the taste of brie.
To me, it tastes like my garlic parmesan wing.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. I'm just eating the free one. No harm.
Boneless wings are now buy one, get one free Thursdays, 5 p.m. to close. This is how you Sonic.
Looks like magic. Progressive gives you options based on your budget.
You ever feel like cliche foil characters scheming against a top insurer for no reason? Nah. So, why don't we like Flo? She has the name your price tool and we want it. But why? Why don't we actually do any work?
Why do you only own one suit?
It's just the way it is, underdeveloped office character. You're right. Thanks, Bill. No, you're Bill. I'm Tom. You know what? No one cares.
At T-Mobile, when you holiday together, great things come in twos. Right now, when you buy any of this season's hot new Samsung Galaxy phones, you get a second one free to gift. That's one Samsung for you, one to give. T-Mobile, holiday together.
It's a double tribal council event loaded with double crossing.
Blindside.
Blindside. Blindside.
Blindside.
The biggest blindside yet.
It all starts 8/7 Central Survivor Wednesday.
Kerryon Johnson walking off with some help. And during the timeout, everybody that wasn't an Alabama fan at Jordan-Hare Stadium was chanting, "Carry on, carry on, carry on." And we don't quite know what it was, but he pulled up on this last run, his 31st carry of the ballgame.
Yeah, we don't. I mean, he has a jump stop right there. We've seen him do that so many times. Does he feel a twinge at the time? Is it his right shoulder when he attempts to give the straight arm here, pops out? Is that what happens? Watch the straight arm, right? Oh, no, it was actually earlier than that. Really nothing to tell for sure, but obviously he felt it, and it looks like it could be his right shoulder. He hurt his left shoulder earlier, and now it's his right shoulder.
Cam Martin comes in to take his spot in the backfield on 2nd down and 13.
Yeah, Nick Saban has to start thinking, when do I start using my timeouts?
He has 3. Alabama thinking about a blitz. They're going to come with it. And Martin squirts through his first carry, and he takes it out to the 49.
So I asked Cam Martin, I asked Gus Malzahn about Cam Martin, and he said, we trust him. Well, they're going to have to now, as Nick Saban takes a timeout.
And Martin's going down. So 1 carry, and the backup tailback hits the deck.
Well, they don't have Petway, so that means their top 3 backs are gone.
Malik Miller would be next up, I guess.
You're actually right next door to your friend.
Correction, best friend. Let's go. Are you taking all your tiny shampoos? You look rough, bro.
State Farm knows it's more than a house. It's home. So why not give it the protection it deserves?
Play something relaxing.
Talk to a State Farm agent today.
Together, we save big during Black Friday. We find the lowest prices of the year and the best brands for our celebrations. Right now, get up to 40% off major appliances like the Samsung or GE fridge, only at the Home Depot.
Australia is back. Our biggest sirloin, our biggest blue, our biggest entrees ever. And if you're ready to go Outback big at home, order right now. Outback Steakhouse, Aussie rules.
What this famous chef did to help so many in their time of need is a perfect Thanksgiving weekend story. Sunday.
Welcome back. We saw Kerryon Johnson come off the field. He's now headed to the locker room after not spending much time in the tent. Guys, he wasn't able to move the right arm at all. I have not gotten an official word from the team on his injury, but he certainly was not able to move that arm. Gary, I know you said you thought it was his shoulder. I'll let you know as soon as I know more. Cam Martin is also dealing with an injury. It's his right ankle. They're retaping it right now. I'll also let you know when I have more on that.
Yeah, you could see this right at the play. Watch the ankle get rolled on at the end of the play, the tackle.
Dylan Moses was making the tackle.
Yes. Now, what does Gus do here on 3rd and 5? You've lost your 3 top running backs. He's told us all week he's going to go wide open. His quarterback's 21 for 28, but he'd love to force another timeout. I got to trust my quarterback. I really do. He's 5 for 8 in the second half. Another first down could be the ball game. He said wide open. We'll see.
It's the quarterback, and he runs right into the middle of the pile, but he busts out, and then he's tripped up.
That seemed like no chance.
Ronnie Harrison made the shoestring tackle.
You could have almost bet that Jeremy Pruitt was coming with the blitz on the play. Inside, there's no way that Jarrett Stidham is going to pick up the first down there. I would have let him throw.
Got a timeout. So we assume we have a punt coming up from Auburn when we come back.
The enemy units are approaching.
Deploy your defenses. Now this is going to be fun. Join the adventure. Final Fantasy 15, A New Empire. Download and play now. Free from the App Store.
Staying ahead isn't about waiting for a chance. It's about the one bold choice you make that moves you forward. The one and only Cadillac Escalade. Come in for our season's best offers and drive out with the perfect 2017 Cadillac Escalade for you. Get this low mileage lease from around $8.99 per month.
Only one thing stands between these guys and a missing fortune.
You know where it is?
Should I be the bigger man?
You should.
Why'd I ask you? New Big Bang Thursday.
Well, coming up next Saturday, Georgia takes on the winner here. SEC Championship on CBS, presented by Dr. Pepper. Coverage starts with college football. The drive to Atlanta, presented by Mercedes-Benz at 3, followed by the State Farm College football today. It's all next Saturday. We just don't know who's playing the Bulldogs yet because we still have 5:40 to go. High punt, fair catch, taken at the 15 by Trayvon Diggs. So Alabama's down to one timeout and 5.5 to go.
Well, we've always talked about controlling your own destiny. You don't want to let the committee make a decision because
goes a lot of different ways, doesn't it?
That's all the things I've heard this year, and what the committee, how they make up their mind.
That's sort of like driving in Atlanta.
That is a flow chart, and I've heard Jeff Long and Kirby Holcutt use every one of those words, to tell you the truth.
Alabama needs points in a hurry. Jalen Hurts steps up. He's going to take off. See how much he can get. Oh, he's dragged down by Roberts before he got to the first down marker.
So if you were on the committee, and let's assume Alabama loses this game, okay? They've been number one all year.
Right.
What would you do with all these possibilities, okay? You know, the SEC champ, Ohio State beats Wisconsin. You should freeze frame that. Brad, do you know how to do that? Freeze frame that thing?
Sure.
And then fill out your own ballot.
Are you going to put check marks in those things or not?
Vern got me in trouble by doing that to me in 2006.
We're a lot more alike than you think we are.
I would just like to step back and not do it.
5 minutes to go. Hurts throws short, complete to Irv Smith.
Well, listen, all of college football knows that if Alabama loses this game, they're not going to be in if the chalk holds. But I actually think all the other possibilities, they will still get in. That's my ballot.
Hurts throws again behind his receiver, incomplete. It was Smith in the same spot as the previous pattern, and it's third down.
So where has Calvin Ridley been in this football game? Remember, Kevin Steele told us that we're going to play the LeBron defense against these guys.
2-3.
2-3. Jalen Hurts and Calvin Ridley. We have to stop LeBron. 23.
They're doing a pretty good job of it. Hurts will have to take off again. Can he get to the first down marker? He got there, but barely got it to the 40. And they'll move the sticks. They're still 60 yards away from a touchdown, and they need more than one of them. Gotta hurry now. And that's what Jalen Hurts is telling his guys. Would you get in position? Including Ridley, who's at the bottom of your screen. Hurts in trouble. Can't run out of it this time. Got a couple.
Well, that's really the third time that Jalen Hurts has been forced out of the pocket in just the last 4 plays. It does not appear that Auburn is overpowering the offensive line, but close enough to force Hurts out of the pocket.
Again, he waits all day before going deep in the middle, and he got Ridley, who put the brakes on and got to the 30.
I'll tell you, Auburn's defense is sucking air right now. They've got no pass rush. Wouldn't be shocked if Gus Malzahn takes a timeout and lets his pass rushers rest. They got no juice at all.
That might be the best pass of the day for Jalen Hurts, including the touchdown that he just threw a jump ball up in the first half. In trouble again. Gonna lob it to Jacobs if he can get a block. But he's going down to the line of scrimmage. Nick Cole made the stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it was Jeff Holland coming around the corner. Right tackle that time. Puts the pressure on. Has the sack, but Jalen Hurts is strong enough to get rid of it.
Second down at 10. Approaching 3 minutes. And now, false start it looked like on Matt Womack.
Remember, he's just given up a sack. Now he's got the same guy, and he was ready, but he was too ready.
Trying to get a head start on Holland and jumped early. 2nd and 15. There'll be 3 minutes left in the game during this play. Hurts trying to scan the field, running out of time again. Can't get rid of it, and down he goes. And it's Cole who got to him again.
I'll tell you, Nick Cole was so tired, I don't think he really wanted to run after him. But then he got the opportunity because Marlon Davidson forced him to it, and Nick Saban is going to have to take a timeout here and let his team rest on offense.
That's their last one, though. And they've got to get it all the way down to the 20-yard line when we come back for a first down.
Together, we go big during Black Friday. We fill up our carts with the best savings of the year so we can have the brightest Christmas ever. Right now, get 20% off artificial Christmas trees only at the Home Depot.
Buy one, get one wings are the best.
Now, I love the taste of brie.
To me, it tastes like my garlic Parmesan wings.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. I'm just eating the free one. No harm.
Boneless wings are now buy one, get one free Thursdays, 5 p.m. to close. This is how you Sonic.
Oh, you are my sunshine. Oh, you're my only sunshine.
I'm interested in taking out a second mortgage.
Who are you talking to?
Can this wait? I'm trying to negotiate favorable terms.
New Young Sheldon Thursday.
Coming up after our game, stay tuned for the CBS Sports postgame show powered by Ram. Right now, Alabama's got to be powered by Jalen Hurts. They've got third down, 22. Obviously, they don't have to get all 22 in this snap, because it's 4 down time and they're out of timeouts.
Ridley's down at the bottom.
Hurts steps up in the pocket. Deep middle. Intended for Ridley, incomplete.
Jerry Jeudy, so much attention to Calvin Ridley. Jalen Hurts would watch Jerry Jeudy right here get open for a touchdown. Right there, right up the seam. Had him. He was all eyes on number 3, though.
Remember when we told you earlier that Alabama's number 1 in the country on 4th down conversions?
They better be, huh?
They better be. Here's the game. Hurts steps up. Might have been over the line of scrimmage. Pass is incomplete anyway. Flags down. I think he crossed the line of scrimmage. It's not going to matter.
How about that? I'm going to decline it, Gus Malzahn is. And, I really thought that this was an important drive for Alabama, even if they didn't win the game, to put points on the board. Because, remember, we showed you that committee might have their own ideas here.
Right.
They could do anything.
There you see his right foot. Body.
Illegal forward pass.
So, something is going to have to give if Alabama gets in this thing, right? I mean, here's what the committee has never done in the playoffs. Selected a 2-loss team, selected 2 teams from the same conference, or left out the SEC and the Big Ten.
Well, right now, if Auburn goes to Atlanta to play Georgia, they've got 2 losses. Alabama would have 1, but not being in the conference title game.
Well, then you got Ohio State if they beat Wisconsin, TCU if they beat Oklahoma.
I'm glad I'm not on the committee. Nice hit by Jennings. But the clock now will wind under 2 minutes. Alabama can't stop it. The biggest game number 8 says he's ever been in. A Heisman Trophy winner from the past, looking on in anticipation. The guy that's only lost 1 game, and it was in the championship to Clemson a year ago, can only look on now and think of what's next. But next is not going to be a win at Jordan-Hare.
Well, remember that first drive by Alabama. They run the running backs, 4 runs, 67 yards. Bo Scarborough goes in, and since then, it's been all Auburn.
Remember what we said about 3.5 hours ago? It has the feel of 4 years ago. As Auburn came back from a loss to LSU, their quarterback got hot. That guy's been hot. Number 21 was carrying the ball. It was Trey Mason 4 years ago. It's Kerryon Johnson today. They didn't need a miracle kickoff field goal return because today they've just been so solid for so long that they're about to pull the stunner and win over a number 1 team twice in 2 weeks. Who does that?
Amazing. And as we mentioned in the open, you said they were left for dead. Gus Malzahn's job was the talk of talk radio, that he should be let go. What had he done? Resurrect gone from number 19. They should be no worse than number 4. They and Georgia will get a rematch. The winner goes.
All the Bulldogs said, Kirby Smart said as well, you want another shot at Auburn after making all the mistakes you made and all that? Every one of them said, we want another shot at Auburn.
And remember, Gus Malzahn was caught saying, we beat the dog out of them.
There was another word behind it.
I know it.
Has something to do with what your dog does when you let him out in the morning. And I'll say what I said 2 weeks ago. I'm pretty sure you can't find a roll of toilet paper in this city without going out about 15 miles out of town. Because Toomer's Corner is going to be berserk a little bit later on tonight.
The irony of this, in 2013, we had those 2 iconic plays. The deep pass by Nick Marshall, and then the kick 6. And now, in 2017, we have 2 iconic wins against number 1 teams. What a stage it's been here in Jordan-Hare.
So next week, we know what we've got at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. It's going to be a beauty, and it's going to be a rematch. 7th-ranked Georgia, number 6 Auburn. Those numbers will change on Tuesday night, but the fact that the SEC championship is in Mercedes-Benz Stadium will not change.
But just think about this. If you're an Alabama fan or player, or if you're Nick Saban, how do you address this, okay? You've been number 1 all year. You've lost 1 game to a pretty good football team. Well, the committee, now remember, the committee a year ago, they're in a tough spot because a year ago they overlooked Penn State. And look who's sitting there. It's Ohio State again. Will they give Ohio State the break and let them go as Big Ten champions with 2 losses after not letting Penn State go, this is going to get it. I might even watch this. I haven't watched any of the other ones, got to be honest. But I might even watch this one.
But, of course, that would take Ohio State beating Wisconsin.
Yep. I think if the chalk holds. I mean, listen, if Wisconsin and Oklahoma wins, they're going to be in.
Let's take a look at the GMC Game Changers. Not just one, we got 2 for you. And why not? Kerryon Johnson did a little bit of everything today. From the Wildcat with a jump pass to taking a handoff from a yard out when his shoulder was hurt already. And then Jared Stidham, how good has he been in his first Iron Bowl ever? Both with his legs, some tough runs, including that 16-yarder for a touchdown. And he whipped it around the yard today, too, with that right arm, and the party is 14 seconds away.
It's always been my belief. You don't have to be a superstar at quarterback to have a chance to win, but you got to be efficient. And I thought Stidham was efficient. 21 for 28. You got to be close to that to handle this Alabama defense.
Alabama going to try to block the punt. They don't get there. There's nobody back. Doesn't matter where it goes out of bounds at this point. There's 1 or 2 plays left.
How about Stidham? A year ago at this time, he was throwing passes for a high school.
Yeah. In between stops after leaving Baylor. Transferring here, became the starter in spring ball. Figured out what Auburn football is all about, what the SEC is all about. And now getting ready for the biggest win of his football life. And Gus Malzahn, a fist to the crowd and a little bit of a shower.
Let's remember all the rumors going around about Gus Malzahn. Will he go home to Arkansas? What do you do now?
Going to be the last play, barring a penalty. The throw completed. Might end up being a touchdown. Not going to get there. Cam Sims as the clocks hit 0. And a double shower for Gus Malzahn. And they're coming out of the stands at Jordan-Hare. His second win against Alabama in his stay here on the Plains, and it's a huge one. Winner take all to win the West and have a date with the Dogs. They've got it. The winning coach is with Allie.
Coach, for the second time in 3 weeks, you've taken out the #1 team in the country on your home field. How can you describe the level of excitement and pride right now?
It's unbelievable. I'm so proud of our team. It's so hard to do. 2 out of 3 weeks, play the #1 team and get up again. Our guys did it. We beat them handily.
What has clicked for this Auburn team in the second half?
Well, we're just playing good football. Very few teams this time of year are playing their best football. We're one of them.
You were worried about third downs. 2 for 10 isn't so bad. Were you impressed with the defense today?
Yeah, we were 0 for last year and just turned around on third down and couldn't be happier. It's a big moment for us. We're on our way.
You told Jared Stidham before the game, just be you. How impressive was your quarterback today?
He made plays with his feet, didn't he? And made some great throws. So proud of our team. So proud of our defense. That quarterback is unbelievable running the football.
Congratulations, Coach. Enjoy it.
Thank you.
Allie, I hope you can get one of those escorts out of there because you're in a pile down there in the middle of the field. And with that, let's go back with the winning quarterback. Al?
Jarrett, not only was this your first Iron Bowl, but you said it's the biggest game of your life. Was it everything you thought it would be?
Absolutely. This is, I don't think it can get much better than this in college football. This is truly unbelievable.
That's all she wrote, guys. I'll be back in about 15 minutes to play, maybe. Y'all take it easy.
Is there something to say about the fact that this team just has ice in its veins?